We're back. We're back. We're back. And we are here alive, baby. We're still alive, still breathing. Praise be to God for that. We're going to be talking about some streamer today. All right. We're going to be talking about some streamers. We're going to be talking about streamers that are loved in the community and the ones that are hated in the community. And, I have a few things to say about this thing. And so, I figured, hey, why not put my opinion out there? And so, with that being said, let's get it. By the way, if you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you up in the next one. Let's get it.
Loved streamer, there is one who is hated by everyone. Starting with Twitch's biggest streamer, Queso, whose visibly overweight figure makes him the target of many jokes.
Yo, ban the guy that just said he's summoning food. I'm not summoning food. Who just said steak, Charmer?
But it's exactly these big...
But the one video that I saw that made, I'm pretty sure that was the video that really took off with Queso, is the video where somebody in the comment section said that he looked like I think it was like a 1x1 Lego or something, and so he pulled it up and he looked straight up like the Lego piece, and he's like, yep, ban him. And so I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the videos that I'm like, oh, okay, this guy's very entertaining, and I've seen some of his stream on Twitch and whatnot, but he's very, very entertaining, very, very entertaining. They make fun of his weight a lot, and the fact that he can take the hit, right, and turn it into a comedy and turn it into something that people enjoy and wanting to come into a stream and watch more and more. That's one thing that really made him take off. And so you gotta learn to take joke, and he has really done that, because some people don't really like to be called fat, even though they are fat. But him, on the other hand, the joke is all, he enjoys it. He takes clip and he posts it of, people making fun of his weight, and sometimes he'll do like a jumping jacks, and somebody will like say, oh my God, I just saw the whole world moving or something like that, and then he would just clip that and post it on his channel. And so it's awesome, man. That's one thing that really did make him take off. He's very, very entertaining.
Big reactions that make viewers gravitate to Queso, with his large persona even earning him a video from YouTube's parody channel.
My monitor just fell through the floor watching this guy? Okay, buddy, banned!
However, unlike other streamers who get offended by such videos,
He's at my bedroom door.
Would I be scared of Moist Critical?
Queso instead laughs along.
Look at the size of me compared to the tanks and to the helicopter. This is unbelievable.
This ability to make fun of himself has earned him the reputation of a real, down-to-earth fellow and the best streamer right now. But while
Exactly. That's what I was saying. You gotta learn to take hit. When you're on the internet and you're somebody who, especially like him, becomes a big streamer, one thing you need to understand is you're gonna have people who are gonna make fun of you for something. It don't matter what it is. And so you have to learn to accept that and be like, you know what? They can make fun of me all they want. I'm just gonna use that to market off of it. And he's done that. A lot of people don't like to be fat, and they don't want to be called out for being fat. I don't know exactly what his situation is when it comes to his body weight. Maybe he doesn't like it, but again, I have no idea. But the fact that he has marketed off of that, and when people make fun of him, he just uses that as a way of, boosting his channel even more, and it's working.
While Queso's body pushed him in the right direction, the same can't be said about Amaranth. Despite becoming a famous streamer due to her unique content, it would be the same content.
One thing about, me personally, I don't like to tune into these type of videos on Twitch where the female will be in a bikini and, dancing in a tub or whatever it is that this person will do, because I feel like this is extremely detrimental to society, right? And the reason I say that is because there are kids. Yes, the minimum age on Twitch is 13, but guess what? Anybody can just lie about their age and just make up some kind of lie and just start watching it, right? And so when you have females who are exposing themselves on there, you have little kids who are watching these things. And some of these females will go as far as promoting their OnlyFans, right? And again, kids, they will literally do anything that they want to do, right? If they have the internet in their hand, not the internet, but a phone in their hand or a computer or whatever, and then they see these streamers, again, it gives them the reward system in the brain is rewarding them for looking at these things, and they want to see more of these things. And the female will probably be like, hey, if you want to see more, here's my OnlyFans. you know. And so me personally, I don't tune into these videos and stuff like that, and so I don't have much to say about her, except for the fact that some people thought she made up the whole abuse thing when it comes to her and her man. But that's kind of what all I know about it, so I have no opinion about this one.
And that would make her hated by everyone. On October 15th, 2022, Amaranth would accuse her husband of forcing her to do said explicit streams by controlling her finances and threatening her pet dogs and horses. A few days later, she would announce separating from him, celebrating her freedom.
And I also heard that this is also a way of marketing, right? Because the simps don't like their favorite e-girl to be dating another man. And so in order for her to benefit off of that, she quote unquote has to be single in order for the man to say, yeah, she's, you know, in their mind, I guess she's for them, even though she doesn't even know that you exist. I've seen videos of like dudes going to like some, what is it called? How do you call it? She was at this area where they wanted to take pictures with her, and this dude was just like so awkward, and he put his hand out to have to give her a high five, and she clearly saw him, but she just completely ignored it, right? And it just goes to show you, like, again, they care about the bread a lot, and some of these guys are simps.
I don't have to wear cleavage every day. I can wear clothes.
However, Amaranth's content would remain the same.
It looks cute though. It looks great. Beauty is pain.
She's
pain is
single,
beauty.
right?
Well, I like it.
This would quickly make a lot of people angry, which she tried to address in a tweet. It's always been about having personal agency. Unsurprisingly, her directly contradicting the previous statement made fans wonder if everything was just a stunt for public sympathy and attention. Oh, so he wasn't forcing her to dress sexually, he was forcing her to stay dressed, period. In contrast, the internet has only ever had good things to say about Kai Cenat. Twitch's #1 US streamer, Kai Cenat is widely loved for being genuine, humble, and relatable. On May 24th, 2024,
I ain't gonna lie, Kai Cenat's streams are very, very entertaining. You know, it's amazing where he came from. Like, he speaks about his background of how his upbringing and from where he came from all the way to where he is now. And I'm not gonna lie, he deserved the success that he had from that. He really, really did.
Kai would go live on Twitch with Kevin Hart, greeting him with a special gift.
I know you needed this song, bro.
But Kevin didn't let the joke slide.
You got one of those weird little bodies. Like you got the little legs, and then you got like them long torsos. Like is on your back. Like you can what the. Yeah, like that.
This back and forth highlighted Kai's ability to connect with just about anyone and was so entertaining, Kai's followers would instantly demand more. Hearing his fans loud and clear, Kai brought Kevin back for another stream just 3 weeks later, where Kevin surprised him with a hilarious gift featuring Tyla's response to Kai asking her out.
I had this made right here.
That was awkward. It was a truth in there, but man, that was awkward, bro. Wow. And Kevin was right. Like, on stream, you're gonna ask her out on stream, bro. I'm sorry, man. Obviously, she said she denied it. She was like, "Are you serious? Like, are you for real right now?" Like, she was so shy, and she was like, she didn't. You know, it's kind of like somebody proposing to a girl in public. You know, even though she's not ready for marriage. You know, the awkward situation. I feel like that's what happened between him and her when he asked her out in front of thousands. Heck, it's millions now because it's all over the internet. You can see, you can easily go and just type it on YouTube or wherever it is that you look at videos and you'll find it.
Hang this up. We friends though.
But true to his easygoing nature, Kai didn't take offense, laughing and dancing with Kevin until the latter went to sleep. The stream was a great example of how, despite having sleepovers with celebrities, Kai never lets fame get to his head. Instead, he humanizes them, earning comments like, "The way they be arguing, it's giving youngest, middle, and oldest sibling." However, where Kai just hosted the greatest live stream of all time, Nadia nearly committed a crime on hers. Famous as the perfect example of a woman who peaked early in life and has been on a constant downfall, it didn't take long for the self-proclaimed...
Okay, first of all, I have played Call of Duty since Call of Duty World at War. Okay? And the moment she came about, well, one of the videos that really took off of her on TikTok was the fact that she said she's the best gamer or whatever, and then somebody edited where they pretended that she was cleaning dishes, and because of that, she just blew up all over the internet. Despite that, when she plays Call of Duty, if you're somebody who's been playing Call of Duty for a long time, a lot of the time you will know a cheater when you see a cheater. Okay, some people are really good, and sometimes it's hard to tell a difference, but a lot of the time you will know a cheater, right? And she was being called out by, what do you call it? Bad Boy Beaming. Who else? What's his name? These pretty much they're called hacker hunters, right? And so they were calling her out left and right. Everybody was saying this girl's a cheater, she's a cheater, and eventually, that's right, she got banned. And when she got banned, she tried to start her OnlyFans. That didn't work out so well. And then she tried to do, I think, like, vlogging at her crib, and she pretended that she peed or shot in a pool. That didn't take off well either. Honestly, right now, I have no idea what she's doing. She just vanished into thin air.
Claimed best female Warzone player to become infamous for cheating. However, worse than the actual cheating was her response to being called out.
So I just want to say, Daddy Slayer, I know you used your name as Daddy Slayer, and you said, enjoy using cheats, but what you don't know is that when you send me money on PayPal, it actually gives me your full name, so Charlie.
And while Twitch did ban Nadia and she apologized, it was clear she didn't believe she was in the wrong.
I just want to point out that all I did was say his first and last name.
Her actions even made Activision blacklist her from Call of Duty tournaments, leading to a new era of degeneracy with IRL streaming.
Like, it was so fake, bro. Okay, and the reason I say it was so fake, because that girl in the sitting right next to her, as soon as you see something yellow in the water, why would you just sit there? It don't make any sense. You know, that was the first dead giveaway. And then look at this. She's
But
just
while
sitting
Nadia
there.
is hated for using aimbot, many believe Shroud is better than even cheaters. Apart from being talented at every single shooter
Shroud is famous for his aiming, bro. Very famous for his aiming.
game out there, Shroud is also quite entertaining. In 2018, his streaming career would take off, his inhuman aim quickly attracting attention.
Shroud just killed me.
That was the luckiest shot of my career, I think.
By March 10th, 2019, Shroud would reach 100,000 Twitch subscribers, the highest out of everyone on the platform.
Hey! Hands up! Everybody hands up!
What made him truly stand out was how easygoing he was. Although Shroud is genuinely charismatic and funny,
Hold on.
there was no online persona or over-the-top commentary. This, combined with his laid-back authenticity, would get him fans among not just viewers, but also fellow streamers.
The doc. My man. Okay, see, there's one thing that I've been meaning to say about this, right? Because this video right here is new. Let's say Dr. Disrespect is not going through what he's going through right now. Would he have been on this list? And what if the text comes out and we found out that, you know, it's not as bad as people thought it was? And then he gets his, he gets his life back. He gets to start streaming once again. Is he still going to be considered as the most hated streamer? So the fact that the doctor's on this, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. But let's see why he put Dr. Disrespect on this list.
No f***ing way.
Yeah, he glided, he glitched.
Oh shit!
He glitched, glide off the rock, man. Woo! That's okay.
However, while Shroud is known for being an authentically good person, Dr. Disrespect's authentic side would make the entire internet turn on him. On December 15th, 2017, Dr. Disrespect would reveal something disturbing on stream.
Okay, so you see, that's the first incident, right? That's him cheating on his wife, and he's explaining the whole situation. But again, it doesn't really explain why he's the most hated on the internet, because this is one incident, and I'm sure the next incident that he's probably going to show is him texting a minor. Two different incidents, and these two things took part in different years. I think this one was back in 2017. Yeah, so 2017 is when this happened. The second one was back in 2020. Yeah.
You guys know I have a beautiful family and a wife and kid, and I want to be transparent that I've been unfaithful.
This should have been the first red flag, as only 3 years later, Dr.
I wouldn't really consider it, well, for anybody who's trying to date or marry Dr. Disrespect, yes, it will be a red flag. But me, who would watch Dr. Disrespect, it wouldn't be a red flag for me because it's not affecting me. If he cheat on his wife or doesn't cheat on his wife, how is that going to affect me? I'm just watching this video to be entertained by what he does. So saying that's a red flag, you got to be a little bit more specific on that, right? Because if you're somebody, again, who want to marry or date Dr. Disrespect, then yes, that's definitely a red flag because you don't want to be somebody who gets cheated on, you know?
Disrespect would be permanently banned from Twitch. At first, nobody could figure out why. With the streamer claiming he'd done nothing wrong, there was nothing but speculation, and silence followed. This piece would, however, end on June 22nd, 2024.
My point exactly. You know what I mean? So really what I'm saying is, you are pretty much saying Dr. Disrespect is the most hated streamer because of what he did with cheating on his wife and speaking to a minor. Let's say none of those things were exposed. What else can you bring to say that he's the worst what do you call it, streamer ever? Can you bring some other evidence beside these two? Not really. So putting them on this list, I don't agree with it, you know? But hey, we all have our own opinion. You may disagree with me too, but hey, like I said, we all have our own opinion.
When a former Twitch employee revealed that the streamer was banned for texting minors. Dr. Disrespect would confirm the accusations just 3 days later in his own tweet, disclosing that he'd engaged in Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017, which leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate. The admission got him a lot of hate.
An adult communicating inappropriately with a minor is bad. Full stop. It's
100%. And so that's one of the questions that I was asking was, if you're a millionaire, if you're making all this money, why do you want to speak to a minor and jeopardize your own career? It doesn't make any sense to me, bro. I'm sorry, it would never make any sense to me because with the amount of money that you have, bro, you can get any girls in the world you want. Why go for somebody who is underage?
inexcusable. No matter how you spin it, that is a horrible thing.
But the truth was much worse. 2 days after Dr. Disrespect's tweet, a trans S worker came forward to confirm that the streamer was indeed cheating on his wife with her and another woman, all on top of texting with the minor.
And all of this happened simultaneously. Like, wow.
After all these allegations, Dr. Disrespect has been immediately fired from his company, and as far as more consequences, only time will tell. But where Dr. Disrespect is hated for his terrible decision,
I personally think this is gonna go down as the biggest downfall in the history of streaming, bro. Like, bruh, you know? You gotta understand, nobody knew this was gonna happen. He was streaming, getting millions of views and getting thousands of people watching simultaneously and all these things. And then out of nowhere, you go to, I heard he recently got banned. Let me go verify that real quick, man. I'll go ahead and verify that because, nah, his channel, well.
When you want to talk about the violence.
His channel looks like it's still up, you know? He hasn't posted since the past.
Strong and dominant.
10 days.
This is the.
And so, yeah, I mean, I heard he got banned on YouTube, but I don't, obviously this is probably one of, a lie. But in conclusion, truth of the matter is that Dr. Disrespect is somebody who's probably going to go down as the biggest downfall in streaming history, you know, unless there's somebody who can somehow top that, but we'll see.
Jinxie is loved for never forgetting that his online persona is just that, a persona. From 2021 to 2024, Jinxie would rise to become one of the most subbed Twitch streamers, and it's not hard to see why, given the perfect, over-the-top persona he portrays. Take, for example, his March 2024
some people say Jinxie is like the other version of iShow Speed, you know, but just in the gaming community, as you know, excuse me. He's a big Rainbow Six Siege guy. But, I mean, I've seen Ultra Speed, I've seen Jinxie. Yes, they do have a little bit of common, something in common here and there. But, again, if they were exactly the same, they both wouldn't be as famous as they are now. You know, so it just goes to show you that, yes, even though they have a little bit of something in common, at the same time, they're really not the same.
Rainbow Six Siege stream when he would win thrice in a row against the FPS king, Shroud.
Shroud. You loaded up Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, and you went right to the final boss.
Despite the wins, Jinxie would acknowledge the advantage he got due to his familiarity with Rainbow Six Siege.
I'm just more aware. That's it, bro. It doesn't matter if he has better aim, if I'm pre-firing him in the nostrils. It doesn't matter, bro.
And as expected, the 1v1 got him lots of love. Watching Jinxie's slow descent into madness was great. Good stuff, El Presidente. But while Jinxie's over-the-top behavior earned him lots of love, Jakishi would soon be...
No idea who Jakishi is. I've never seen this guy. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and stop it right here because I'm already 20 minutes into this whole stream. I really try to make my stream a little bit shorter, but man, sometimes when you're just going on and on and on, it gets very entertaining. Easy to talk about too. Anyway, I'll catch you guys up in the next stream.